Welcome to Run Climb Repeat. If you're into hiking, backpacking, mountain climbing, or just the outdoors, you've come to the right channel and welcome. For this episode, I'd like to do a review of the tent that I've been using for more than a year now. And this is the X2 two-person tent by Basekamp. I'd like to first share the product specs of the tent. If you notice, it comes with a carrier bag. May handle pa nga siya, dalawa yung handle niya, and compact naman siya. I took the measurements. Yung length nito packed is 16 inches, and then yung height is 6 inches, and then yung width is 5 inches, and then yung weight nito is 2.3 kilo, and then yung width niya 55 inches or 4 feet and 7 inches. Tapos yung length niya is 83 inches or 6 feet and 11 inches, almost 7 feet yung haba ng tent. For the tent fabric, yung fly sheet or yung rain cover niya is 190 TPU at 1,500 polyester, and then yung inner tent niya, yung inner wall is 180T breathable polyester, and then yung tent floor, it's 190T PU 2000 What those numbers translate is the tent is waterproof. And then for the features, it has 2 doors and 2 vestibules. It's a double wall or 2 wall tent. Yung fly sheet or yung rain fly niya, yung second wall niya is full fly. It covers the whole surface or body of the inner tent. Kaya it really helps with waterproofing you inside. And then it also has 4 guy lines and 4 guy line contact points. Mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo para saan yung guy lines. It's specifically for windy areas. Kapag nag-pitch kayo ng tent sa isang lugar na talagang malakas yung hangin, pag nasa knife edge kayo or nasa ridge kayo ng isang mountain, the guy lines will really help para hindi agad-agad hanginin ng ganun-ganun lang yung tent, tsaka hindi mauga. And then it has 2 pockets inside, and it has a camp hook sa middle sa taas for your lantern. And then for the review, yung una kong gamit was a 3-day 2-night hike or climb sa Mount Pulag. Alam naman natin lahat, lalo na sa mga nakaakyat sa Pulag, na pag inakyat mo yon talagang napakalamig doon, especially kapag yung trail na pinili nyo is via Akiki Trail. We first set camp sa Edet River. Sa may bunkhouse, baba lang kayo ng konti, ang ganda ng area. And then for the second night, umakyat na kami ng taas. Nilagpasan ng konti yung highest peak. Hindi kami nag saddle camp, doon kami sa camp 2 na tulog. Nag set camp for the second night, at doon kami inulan at lalong malamig, and the tent really delivered well. Hindi ako nabasa, hindi ako masyado gininaw. And then for the third use was October 2020 sa may Antipolo sa Singalong Nature Camp. Inulan ako doon while tinatayo yung tent at napakalakas ng hangin. I'll show you a short clip of how windy it was, and it really delivered. Hindi naman siya talaga hindi ako binasa sa loob, hindi siya talaga mauga sa hangin. Another feature or review that I'd like to share, it's really easy to set up. Mamaya papakita ko sa inyo how easy it is to set up the tent. And then, it's really roomy for one person. Mapapasok nyo lahat ng gamit nyo sa loob except maybe the wet and the muddy or the dirty gear. Pero backpack, clothing, food, malalagay nyo sa loob. Papakita ko sa inyo later. For the pros, para sa akin, the pro is it's really not that heavy. It's just 2.3 kilos. For a 2-person tent and for its price, it's really not that bad of a deal. And then it's easy to set up and it's easy to pack. It's waterproof, and for solo users, it's really perfect. And then for the cons, I really wish yung sides ng tent had a guy line or a contact point where we can pull it away from the inner wall. Mamaya papakita ko sa inyo yung cons na yon, and I'll show you and discuss this with you. So, sa ngayon, I'll show you the contents of the tent. Zippered naman yung bag there, opens all the way to the side, and then hi, dinner. Okay, and then makikita nyo, ito na yung tent mismo. It comes with this string para mapaliit or makompress yung tent nyo. This is the outer wall or the second wall. And then this is the inner wall. Yan siya. Yung tent. And then inside, you'll see the bag for the pegs or the tent stakes. It comes with 10 tent stakes. 10 yan. And then, it comes with 2 fiberglass tent poles. Okay, it's fiberglass, 2 piraso po yan. So this is your tent bag, tent poles, the tent itself, and tent pegs. Itong ground sheet, binili ko po to sa Brown Trekker. It's a separate purchase. So hanap na lang kayo ng any waterproof material or plastic for extra protection po yan for the floor of your tent. So set up po natin siya. Papakita ko po yung bawat corner, kung ano po yung itsura ng bawat corner. Meron po siyang strap. Mapapansin niyo po yung dulo ng strap nag-twist. Ito po ay para sa tent pegs or sa stake. So isushoot nyo siya dyan. Tapos ito pong buckle na to ay para sa second wall or sa fly sheet or sa rain cover. Ito naman tong bromette, itong butas po ay para sa tent poles. So set up po natin yung tent. Meron po tayong timer using my phone. Let's start. Okay. Go. get one pole. Bale, X po yung hugis yung letter, yung formation na nangyayari niya. So one end ganito bali yung connection niya. Yung dulo po ng strap ay para sa tent peg, tapos ito po para po yan mamaya sa second wall or sa fly niya, and then ito po para sa tent pole. So nakabit na po natin yung four corners. Itayo na po natin yung inner tent. Itsura ng hook. Yan po siya. Then all you have to do is hook lang siya pataas punta sa poles. Ito na po yung inner tent. And if you notice, mahaba po yung nakuha kong fly sheet. So if ever ganito po yung case, I strongly suggest you fold this inwards. Kasi po kapag iniwan nyo po yan na nakalabas at umulan, sasalo lang po ng tubig ulan yan. At pag nasa loob po kayo tsaka yung gamit nyo, yung bigat nyo po, yung weight nyo po from the inside will press the tent downwards, including the fly sheet. Yung nasa loob mapipress downwards, at kung sakaling may water na po rito, papasok po yan sa ilalim ng tent nyo. So this is a tip. Kasi meron pa rin po ako nakikita na may ground sheet nga po pero nakalabas. So ipasok niyo po siya dyan para hindi po kayo pasukin ng tubig or bahain sa loob. So this is the inner wall, or this is the first wall of the tent. If you notice, this side is made of mesh. It's for stargazing. Kung alam nyo hindi uulan, pwede nyo gamitin yung tent na nakaganito lang. But to play it safe, I always put the rain sheet or the rain fly. And the same goes sa kabilang side. Yan po yung mesh nya, and it allows for ventilation. Yan po. So it's not really that hard to do. So set up na natin, may timer pala tayo. Let's put the fly sheet on. Okay, I just wanted to share muna the door. This is called the D door. Dalawa po yung zippers nyan, so you can open it from here. Ayan po yung loob. It's very roomy. I'll show you how it looks like pag nandyan ako sa loob later, tsaka with the gear inside. Okay, consider there's a pocket, may isa pa rito, and then there's the tent hook for your camp lantern hook. So straps to hold the door away. So mahangin. Let's leave this a bit open para may madaanan yung hangin. Let's do the same with the other side. Okay, pero hindi natin lalakyan. Then let's grab the fly sheet. So for the fly sheet, each corner will have this connector. Ito po yung para sa buckle na pinakita ko kanina. So I suggest luwagan nyo po muna, then you can make the adjustments. Tapos mapapansin nyo po sa loob, directly in line with this, ito po, directly in line, meron pong tali. Itatali nyo po yung dalawang to around the tent pole. Kita ko po ma'am. Po yung connector nya, this connector, may connector nya, this goes to this buckle. So peg, buckle for the fly sheet, and then para po sa pole. Pull it away from the body. Yeah. So yung door nyo po may dalawang tali. Ayan. Pasok nyo lang po sa peg or sa stake. Ayan. Diyan matagas yung lupa dito sa campsite. And then do the same with the other end. Tali muna natin yung nasa loob. Ito yung pinakita kong dalawang tali. Tali po natin sa tent pole. Then sa kabila. Then close the door. Ito po yung sinasabi ko sa inyong contact points for the guy lines. The tent came with 4 pieces of rope. Kakabit nyo po siya dito. Tapos you pull it away from the tent kung sakasakali pong mahangin yung campsite nyo. Kabila, dito sa side na to. Okay. you can make the adjustments. Pansin nyo po, medyo maluwag to. So, pwede natin i-adjust. Takin nyo lang itong ito. Ayan. Make sure tinali nyo muna yung tali sa loob, yung dalawa, before kayo mag-adjust dito. Then you can do the same the other corners pala. So another pro is this is a freestanding tent. It means hindi kailangan ng napakaganding, napaka-technical na pagtayo ng tent para tumuyo siya mag-isa. Okay. This is the tent. Ito po yung ventilation window. Meron po siyang strap. I-velcro nyo lang siya dyan para yung flap is kept open so that the air can go in and come out. Ganun din po dito. This is a complete covered tent. So meaning yung fly sheet covers the tent. Not really entirely kasi meron pong ibang fly sheets na half lang yung natatakpan ng inner wall eh. So ito po tsura niya. Okay, open na pala siya. So that's the X2 2-person tent, and my timer says stop na. About 17 minutes and 38 seconds. 17:38. So that is with me discussing some of the pros and cons. So I'm sure mas maikli pa yon if I wasn't doing a demo. I'm right here in Driftwoods sa may Indang here in Cavite. It's a nice spot. You can do car camping here. Tapos si Wolf, I think you can rent a few houses, although I'm not sure how much. I'll ask the front desk na lang, or you can check their website. Napaka-responsive naman po nila sa Messenger. This is the I think upper part of the campsite. Meron na pong tables, so I picked this out. And then may isa pa pong table doon, and that's the highway going to Tagaytay, and then that one is going back home to Tanza in Manila. And then medyo dito po sa lower part may campsite din po dyan. There's a family there, and there's that's where the front desk is, the information is, and the CR is medyo malayo. And then there's the campsite. Mahangin, presko. The sun is setting. It's 5:40, 5:30, 5:37. So they've installed solar light panels, so this is a big plus. So let's set this up para makita nyo yung itsura ng tent with the gear inside. So loose packing tayo yan because we had the luxury of car camping. So door opens here, may velcro siya sa base, all the way up. Okay, and what's nice is there's this gray flap, keeps the water out. And then you can roll this up. Okay, saan na rin natin all the way. Makita nyo. Okay, with the two vestibule doors open and the inner door open. Ito yung itsura niya. And with the gear inside, yan. Usually ito po yung gear ko when I'm climbing. Sometimes wala pa to. Pasok tayo so that you can see the size or the space inside. Tanggal lang ako ng shoes kasi tayo mga Pinoy. Hi. Okay, so this is me standing in the middle of the tent. Takip na siya eh. But this is the headroom. So, luwag siya. If andito yung gamit nyo, pwedeng, okay, pakita ko na. So, my Frodo feet. It's not touching the 10th floor, the inner wall. So this is the headroom. More than enough space. Hindi naman tumatama yung noo ko or yung ulo ko. And then nasa gitna ako ng tent eh. So ito yung shoulder ko, ito yung first door, and then layo pa. So pag solo camper ka, this is more than enough space kasi yun yung gamit ko. Ito na yung bag ko, ito na yung belt bag, yung cap, and then to give you an idea, lagay ko yung shoes sa kabilang door. So hindi naman siya mababasa ng ulan if ever. Akong ginagawa ko, pinaplastic ko pa rin siya. Pag iniwan ko yung shoes ko sa labas, naka-plastic pa rin yan, tali, para hindi naman talaga mabasa ng hamog. Kung ilalabas ko yung backpack ko, so one backpack, one pair of shoes, and then maybe you can put your cook set here without the backpack or the bag really pushing the wall or the floor of the tent inwards. Ayan. So yan, hindi naman siya nakausli sa labas. Yan. And then ito yung shoes nyo. I suggest i-plastic nyo yan pag nasa camp kayo, pag matulog. And then ito yung butane nyo, yung cook set, then yung burner. So it gives you really just enough space for your gear. And bawa nabasa kayo ng ulan, putikan na yung shoes nyo, pwede nyo iwan dyan sa labas. Nakapagluto na kayo, nalinis nyo na yan, pwede nyo siyang iwan dyan sa labas. Pero ako, pinapasok ko po siya eh, para makaiwas sa mga kaibigan natin na wildlife na hindi naman natin masisisi kasi naaamoy nila yung pagkain natin. So this is the cook set, or rather the burner. So yan po yung space ng backpack, sapatos, cook set, cooking gear sa vestibule area. Going to this side of the tent, ito po yung kaisa-isang con na I hope magawa ng paraan ni Basekamp. Sana po dito sa side may strap or contact point para mahatak po ito pababa and away from the inner wall. Is it a hit or a miss? For me, it's a hit. It's definitely a hit. For its price of 1,880 pesos, you'll get a 2-person tent, dalawa yung pinto, dalawa yung vestibule. Kung may kasama ka, may tag-isa kayong entry and exit points. In the middle of the night, pag may kailangan mag-CR sa inyo, may sarili kayong lagusan, may sarili kayong daanan, hindi nyo madidistorbo yung kasama nyo. Pero kung ikaw lang mag-isa, katulad ko ngayon, hinarap ko yung isang pinto ko sa sunset. Bye. And then tomorrow, yung kabilang pinto ko faces east. So I hope you found some value with this upload, with this review. And if you did, I hope you can hit the like button and share this with your friends, especially nowadays na mababa na yung restrictions, hindi na masyado mahigpit sa mga bundok natin open up even for overnight camps. I hope you can check out my other videos. Meron akong climb sa Mount Marami. I'll share the link down below and also up there. So thank you so much for watching the review. I hope you like it. And for those na hindi pa nakaka-subscribe, I hope you can subscribe. And safe trails everyone. Bye.